dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling just like.
This is what it's like when you take the tarp back. We have really clay soil, and this tarp has been down for 6 months. So you can see it's pretty much weed free now. However, if you let this tarp, the reason we're peeling it back bit by bit, even though hopefully by the end of this week, in the next few days, these beds will be made. But the reason that we're peeling this back bit by bit is we don't want any weed seeds or as little weed seeds to float in as possible. This is called solarization, and this is what happens when you put black tarp down just on pasture. Sometimes it can take as little as 2 months to get to this. This has been down for 6 months, and we still had some rhizomes that we had to dig out the other day. But this patch looks not too bad. So things are coming on. So today I'm going to be coming into here and planting some garlic and some strawberries.
You were always smarter. I was the one to tag along. I remember how we started to realize from my supply.
Don't spray me, will you? No!
To the floor. A change coming. It's inevitable. In a paradise, we can work it out and see the hard times fading. In the sunrise, we can flee the night. In the paradise, we can work it out and see the hard times fading. In the sunrise, we can flee the night. Flee the night.
Okay, good to go.
Yeah.
Lights, camera,
Okay.
action.
Shut up then. Okay, so today we are growing what we have termed here, since moving to France,
Work it, own it.
thank you Julian. Okay, so today we are planting garlic, and we've termed this purple gold, white gold, pink gold, because in garlic terms, that's waffling. Garlic in France is worth a lot of money. Now, we know that the quality of French garlic is very good. However, even bog standard garlic, run-of-the-mill average garlic that's sold in supermarkets is very, very expensive here. And it was a bit of a shock when we moved to France, because we use garlic in everything, no matter what the season. So for us to be then paying quite high prices for bog standard garlic was a bit of a disappointment. Now, we'd always planned to grow garlic, but it has taken us till now to actually get around to doing so here in France. So today, this is my task. I'm working on the beds in the new field, which Lilien and Julian have done. Today we've got a couple of varieties of garlic, and the one that I'm planting at the moment is this beautiful white and purple one. and it's very, very easy. Garlic doesn't take up a lot of space. You can plant a lot of garlic in a very small area. However, it does have a long growing time. And what you want to be doing is planting, if you're in a mild climate, a temperate climate, you want to be planting your garlic in the autumn, anywhere from October to December. And if you're in a colder climate, maybe zone 6 and below, then you want to be waiting till spring, because what you don't want is your garlic rotting in the ground. When you're planting garlic, one of the things you need to do is make sure that you get your garlic the right way up. So here is the garlic clove, and the little pointy bit at the top, that's where the shoot's going to come from, so that's what you plant upwards. And then the hard end, which connects to the rest of the bulb, that's what you put in. And you only plant them 2 to 3 inches, really just so the top of the bulb is slightly showing, or maybe even slightly covered. And then hopefully in the next few weeks, and before the temperatures get really cold, that's where the shoot's going to come from. And that's the stage that is an ideal thing to do for overwintering your garlic. If it grows a little bit more, no problem, but what you don't want is really, really long, big shoots growing out of your garlic, because that will make it susceptible to rot. We have some garlic that we planted earlier, and one of the best ways to make the most of the space that you've got is to actually plant on a diagonal. Garlic doesn't need a lot of room, it only needs about 10 centimetres between bulbs, so literally just start on, rather than doing straight rows, start on a diagonal, and you'll find that you'll get a certain percentage extra in your plant bed. So this is the area behind me that Lilien converted last week. So I've been busy this afternoon, or just the last half an hour, planting some salads in here. So the heat from this wall from the old coach house should radiate it. As you can see, it soaks it up during the day and should radiate it back at night. And to be fair, the varieties that I've sown of lettuce here and also of chicory should do well, down to about -5, perhaps even -8 anyway. It's beginning to remind me a little bit of spring again in here, apart from the fact that we need to straighten the polytunnel fabric, but and the pumpkins of course and the squashes, but we're starting to get quite a few seeds again in here, and these are for plants that will be going in the ground in the next few weeks, overwintering and then growing on over winter, and hopefully it will be produce for spring. Some of this, excuse the chickens, some of this will be produce throughout the winter. For instance, here we have chicory. So this will ball up in the next sort of month or so, which will be nice. And then the other stage of chicory here, this will be one that hopefully will overwinter in the polytunnel. We've got the new varieties of microgreens that I'm starting with. These will be on offer to customers. So this is just the first tray that we're going to sample just for ourselves. And you have got radish sangria and radish China rose. So these are just little radish seedlings, and you let them grow probably another maybe centimetre or so, and then start harvesting those ready to top on salads. And they are really nutrient dense, but they're so easy to grow. Literally scatter the seeds on the surface of the compost water and jobs are good and done. So lots of different varieties here. Won't go through all of them, but we even have things like peas and beans sprouting in here. The beans are the broad beans. You should sow those from October to December, overwinter them. They do really well in cold weather, and you get a bit of a head start for the spring. Just look at this beautiful colour combination. I commented in a Lost Farm video about this cosmos, this pink cosmos that was flowering. It's in its element now, but look at that against the bull's blood beetroot there. Isn't that pretty, that colour combination with the green? So I absolutely love the colours of the garden. It really is like a plantscape. And we've got, look at these here, these are red cabbage. Look at the ribs, how beautiful. So we're starting to now lay down the tarps for the next plot, which is, Julian's just done that one and he's just about to do the second. So the strawberries, we've just done 4 small beds of strawberries there, or I have. Overall, probably about 200 plants gone in there. So that's probably enough for our family. It's not going to be for the market garden, that there's not going to be enough strawberries there. So we are placing an order for more strawberries, and they will be sited a lot further on, way down there, because there'll not be a crop that we'll need to get to all the time, apart from when they're cropping in season. Just to give you a heads up, we're just going to have a couple of weeks break. The children, it's mid-term for them, starting today. Today's Friday. We're uploading this video this evening. So we're just going to have a couple of weeks where we'll carry on shooting footage, and then you'll see a video in a couple of weeks' time. I just want to take a break with the children and get on with some of the projects that we've got going on without me having to think about editing, because right now at the moment I'm building the farm website, so I'm doing that in the evenings. Yeah, it's going well. Things are looking great, bringing out all the photos of the vegetables that we've grown over the past few years. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that come to its conclusion. Don't know when that will be. There'll be a blog and so many things on it, so that's quite exciting. But it is a juggling process, and we want to take that couple of weeks where we just don't have the pressure to upload. So we will see you in 2 weeks' time, and we hope that you have a good couple of weeks closing into the October and Halloween.